Hello, teacher.
Hi, good morning, Toy.
Morning, teacher.
Okay, so are you aware that we're going to have our new system? Hello English system.
Hello, Ilisitama.
Yes, new system. So we are going to have our class there. So have you given an account? Not yet.
Not, they only they send to me, but I not yet.
Okay.
I not yet
So
set up
you
it.
maybe if you
We
have
need to
time.
do now for us.
No, no, no. So we need to have our lesson here, okay? But maybe next week we're going to have our lesson there, okay?
Oh, yes.
Okay. It's
Okay.
more actually the new Hello English system is more convenient compared to the Skype, so we can have our lesson there, okay? So
Yes.
it's a good system, so we can have our lesson there, okay? So that's going to be next week. But now we're going to have our lesson in Skype, okay?
Mm.
Okay.
Ah,
So,
how about if we need to change, I will ask what before she study with you.
yeah, it's okay. You just have to maybe ask Hello English about that. And then let's talk about that. You just have to send me maybe a message through the Skype, okay? Because the
Yeah.
Skype is also supporting platform.
Yeah.
So if ever we cannot have that in the new Hello English system, so we can have that in the Skype, okay?
Yeah,
Okay,
because
so
this morning I'm busy with my work, so
yeah, okay,
yeah,
it's okay, no problem about that. So if you are not what is this one? If you are not okay with the system, just tell Hello English about that so that we can have our lesson here in the Skype. Okay?
yeah. I
Okay.
see. Oh, I just
So
see. Hello, they send a
an
message to
email, yeah,
me.
actually.
Message to me by Zalo.
Yeah, so English. So
You
they
see?
will going to give you your account so that you can be able to join there. Actually, it's a good system because
Yeah,
some of my students I already having my class there in Hello English, and it's a good system. It's
yeah.
easy. It's easy to manage. Okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So if you have
Okay.
time, maybe you just have to try also do that one. Okay?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so let's continue our lesson. Last time,
Yeah,
it's all about, let's move on to the discussion part, Toy.
yeah.
So, discuss the questions. What do you think would be the biggest reason for companies to spend? So, we're done. No, no, not yet, because last time we're able to do this, right? Like this. So suppose you have a corporate entertainment company, right?
Yeah.
And then you need to create or you need to plan a corporate entertainment event from a client with a budget of 5,000 for 100 guests, and that would be equivalent to $50 per guest. And
Yeah.
you did a good work because you were able to present to me a very good budget.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you said last time that it could be done in a restaurant. Okay. And wherein there would be food, there will be someone to serve, and then you will going to have also some loot bags maybe to be given away to the guest. Okay. And that
Yeah.
would be a very good plan. Okay. Okay. Now this time, let's discuss more questions in here. So,
Yeah.
what is the biggest reason for companies to spend their budgets on organizing corporate entertainment? Choose one of the following and give your reasonings. Okay, would you kindly examine all the choices in there, Toy, and then please give me your reasons for that. Okay, letter A, to reinforce the connection with their clients. Letter
Mm.
B, to entertain their employees. And letter C, to increase their reputation. So what do you think would be the biggest reason for a big companies to spend their budgets? Because just what I have said, it's not just only a single amount of money, but it's going to be a big amount of money that you are going to spend for that, right? So
Yeah.
why is it they're spending with that amount of money just for this corporate entertainment? So what do you think would be the reason? Choose
I think.
one from here and then explain your answer why.
Yeah. I think the biggest reason for the company to spend their budget on
Corporate
organizing corporate entertainment
entertainment.
be, because uh, they want to reinforce the connection with their clients.
Very good. Why? Because that would be the big reason. Okay, that would be
Yeah.
the biggest reason because if the company will just going to entertain the employees, so how they can be able to support also the needs of the company,
Mm.
right? Because if let's say for example, if the clients will not going to buy their products, and what would happen to the company will bankrupt also, right?
Mm.
So why is it the company is organizing a corporate entertainment? It's because they will going to reinforce the connection, they will going to have a connection with the clients, right?
Yes.
Just like for example, it's not just only for fun, okay, but mostly the most important thing for that is marketing, right?
Yes.
So they will going to market maybe a new product, they will going to show a new product to the clients or to the guests, so that that product will be what will be well known to the client, and the
Yes.
client will going to patronize or buy the products. That
Yeah.
would be the reason, not to entertain only the employees,
Yeah.
because the company will not going to spend so much to
Yeah.
entertain the employees.
They,
Did you get the
they
point,
yeah.
Toy? Yeah,
They
maybe
only pay bonus
Christmas,
for
right?
employee. They
Christmas
will have.
party.
Yeah.
But they will not going to spend millions just to entertain the employees, right?
Yes. Okay.
Okay. And of course, they're not doing that to increase their reputation.
Mm.
Okay. Maybe, yes, maybe we can also include this one right after a building connection with their clients. So
Yeah.
if the company already build connection with
Yeah.
their clients, of
Yes.
course, there would be an increase of their reputation. Why?
Ah.
Because the clients or the customers will going to buy the products,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then what happened if the clients or the customers will going to keep on buying the products, it will going to have a lot of sales. And what
Yes.
happened?
Yeah.
And what happened? The company will going to have a lot of.
Profit. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. So that is the biggest reason,
Yeah.
okay, why they have to create for an corporate entertainment. Okay, not
Yeah.
just for fun, not just only for fun, but most of all is to connect, okay, is to build connection to the clients. Okay,
Yes.
very good job. Okay, Toy.
Yeah.
So that's it. Now, before we have to end up our lesson with corporate entertainment,
Yeah.
let's try to have first a recap of the things that we had discussed, okay, from the start. So, we had already the vocabulary about corporate entertainment. Of course, in creating a corporate entertainment, we need a venue
Yes.
and, of course, costs,
Cross company
company, and we need a reinforcement.
reinforce. Yeah.
Yes. So in the reading, we had the corporate entertainment, and the listening part, we listen to two people talking about corporate events they have attended.
Mm.
And for the discussion, what is the biggest reason for companies to spend their budgets on organizing corporate entertainment? Okay? So
Yeah.
do you have any questions so far with this toy?
Yeah, no more question,
No more
teacher.
questions. So let's proceed with our new lesson today.
Yes.
Okay. So this is all about.
Performance.
Yes, okay. Now we are done already on how to market, on how to email, on how to conduct what do you just want to conduct a survey, right? On
Yeah.
how are we going to market, how are we going to sell. So
Yes.
and last time or just a while ago, we had able to study about corporate entertainment. So this time, we are going to study about the company's performance. How this particular company performing? Is it they performing well, or is it they're not performing well?
Yeah.
Right? If they're performing well, it depends on the profits that they can get. If they're not performing well, so that they might get lost, a lot of losses, right?
Yes.
Okay, losses to the budget. Okay, there would be no profits. And what happened to that company if there would be a lot of losses? Soon, the company will going to bankrupt,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Why? What's the reason? One of the reason it's because of their performance. There would be poor performance. And what do you think would be also the reason why is it the company is having a very poor performance? Who do you think would be the one who will be blamed for that toy
Yeah.
because of the poor performance of the company? Who do you think will be blamed for that? Is it the employees or is it the management?
Management.
Yes, correct. Not the employees, right? It's the
Yeah.
management. It's the higher authorities or the one who is managing the company
Yeah.
because he wasn't
That.
able or she wasn't able to manage well the
Yeah.
company. That's why a lot of companies has going to be closed because of not having profits.
Yes.
Okay? And if that would be the case, employees will not be going to be paid, right? Because it's losses, not profits.
Yeah.
So who's going to suffer? The employee. So the employee will going to transfer to another company because what? He cannot get the benefits that he or she wants. So
Yes.
what happened? So the employee will going to look for another company wherein he or she can sustain her or his needs and family, right?
Yes.
Yes. So this time we will be studying about company's performance. There are two things to remember in the company's performance. Are they performing well or are they performing poorly? Okay?
Yes.
Okay. So for the objectives of this lesson, of course, we have vocabulary about performance. And then we have company performance in a socially responsible world.
Yeah.
Okay? So when we say socially responsible world, are they following the rules and regulations based on social etiquette? Right? Okay. Or for the expression, talking about a company's performance, then
Yes.
for the discussion, let's talk about how well your company is performing. So whether you like it or not, so you will going to share to me how well your company is performing after having um, of course, discuss all the positive, all the negative aspects of company's performance. Okay?
Yes. Mm.
Okay, for our warm-up activity, let's try to watch the following commercial video by Vietnam Airlines. Wow. Okay. Let me
Do you
see if
know
I can
Vietnam
play this
Airlines?
one. Wait, wait, wait. I hope I can play. Oh, Vietnam Airlines commercial starts from the beginning and it ends at 1:15. Where is it? What do you know about Vietnam? Okay, I'm going to look that. I cannot play the video toy. Ah, wait, wait. I have to see it here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We can. So I have to search that for Vietnam. Okay, wait. Vietnam. Vietnam commercials. Wait, wait. Okay, it's here. Okay, it's here, Toy. Let's watch a commercial about Vietnam Airlines. Okay, I hope you can see. Can you see it, Toy?
Yes, I can see.
Yeah. Okay, let's play that.
Why do we start a new journey? To travel the world,
Oh, it's a very good commercial, huh?
to understand more about people, or to perfect ourselves. To see the future, or to feel proud. Whatever it is, just begin your journeys with the four-star airline that never stops perfecting.
Wow.
The world is changing. Are you? Vietnam Airlines. Reach further.
Oh, okay. Okay, for a while. Reach further. Okay, so let's go back with that. Now, what can you say about the video toy? Is
Yeah,
it a good, what is marketing?
yeah,
Is it a good commercial?
yeah.
Okay, why do you say that's a good commercial? Oh, wait, for a while. Oh, why is it's a good commercial toy?
Yeah, I see if Vietnam Airlines is the best airline in Vietnam because when I travel or go to another province, I like to choose Vietnam Airlines because uh, they uh, a little delay
Oh,
a little
oh,
delay with
really?
another airline example I see in Vietnam for Vietjet Air they
Mm-hmm.
did they deliver Vietnam Airlines with the Vietnam Airlines the
Yeah.
the plane I see the assist assist suitable
Mm.
yeah
And what about the services they offer, starting from booking? Let's say, for example, booking a ticket, and then after that, when you are going to enter the what is the one, the airport. So how they do that one, how they will going to treat their passengers? Is their services good?
Yeah, good. Yeah,
Oh.
because if you choose the Vietnam Airlines, you can bring the bigger handbag with your ticket.
Oh.
Example, with the visit air, you only bring 7 kilo, but for
Okay.
Vietnam Airlines, you can bring uh I remember 23 kilo
Oh, so that
with.
means their airlines are more big.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
because of that. Okay, because the capacity of the airline, it depends on how big is it. So
yeah,
if an airline is more big, so of course they will allow their passengers to have more, maybe more big baggage. Okay?
yeah.
So they allow that.
However, the Vietnam Airlines ride is uh high, a little higher with Vietjet Air, but everybody like to choose Vietnam Airlines more Vietjet Air
Yeah.
because they uh you know the best, the first reason because they only sometimes delay, not
Mm,
not often delay for with
yes. Oh,
another
that's good.
service. Yeah,
That's good
yeah,
because if you have a maybe too much delay for
yeah,
your flight, it would be not convenient for you to do that, right?
yeah,
You are expecting that you will going to arrive in that particular destination of yours about, let's say, for example, 1 p.m. Okay, but because of the delay, you are going to arrive in your point of destination 2 p.m. So
yeah,
it's 1 hour delay, and it's going to be inconvenience for the
yeah,
passenger, right?
yes,
And you said it's rarely delayed. That means it's a good service. What
yeah,
about the steward and the stewardess? Are they friendly? What when you are already there in the aircraft, are they friendly? Are they offering something to you during the flight?
yeah.
Yeah,
Release.
the cruise. What about the
Yeah,
cruise, the
I
steward and the
see.
stewardess?
I have a friend. They work for Vietnam Airlines. I see
Okay.
every year they have a training course for their time. They,
Mm.
everybody need to have some day to extend the training course. After that,
Oh,
yeah, they have do a testing. If
yeah.
they pass the testing, they will continue work.
Yeah.
If cannot pass, we will uh, learn again. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Now,
see.
okay, aside from Vietnam Airlines, do you have another airline companies in Vietnam aside from that? Because you said Vietnam Airlines is the most well-known and famous.
I
And
see
then aside
favor.
from the Vietnam Airlines, do you have another airlines that
Now,
is that is
Bamboo
well-known?
Airline, Pacific
Oh,
Airline, or Vietjet
okay.
Airline.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay. But
some.
what about their services? Are they offering the same services compared with the Vietnam Airlines?
Now, Bamboo Airline just launched what some year ago. I see 1 or 2 year. I
Okay.
remember like that. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. For Vietjet Air longer, but I see Vietjet Air not good.
Oh,
Yeah, Vietjet Air is so so. I think
okay.
not good for not bad. Vietnam Airlines better. Yeah,
Compared to Vietnam Airlines.
yeah, yeah,
Okay. So if you are about to choose and then you are going, let's say, for example, you are given a chance to go to the United States, and you need to choose which airlines would you like to use? So what airline would it be?
Because I only to travel around around
Okay.
Vietnam, so I I don't know a foreign airline.
Airlines. Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I
So
see.
Vietnam, yeah. So that means Vietnam Airlines is just only local airlines in Vietnam. So they are just only traveling somewhere in Vietnam, but they are not
No,
traveling
Vietnam
in the
Airlines
Philippines.
traveling to overseas.
So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
they're
You
also
can go.
overseas.
Yeah,
Oh.
China. You can go to Japan.
Here in the
Uh,
Philippines, we have that.
yeah, I think
Yes,
yeah,
okay. And actually, here in the Philippines, we have two famous airlines. It's the Philippine Airlines, and we
yeah.
have also Cebu Pacific. Okay, we have also Cebu
Cebu.
Pacific. Yes.
Oh yeah, I know
Oh, you know
Cebu.
that? Yeah,
Yeah,
because we have
I hear.
also
Yeah, I hear, but
yeah.
I
Yeah,
not
because
yet.
we have also Cebu Pacific that is traveling in Vietnam. Okay? But the most famous and the oldest airlines in the Philippines is Philippine Airlines. Just
Pacific
like
in
maybe
Vietnam have.
Vietnam Airlines, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, it's a good airline company maybe because you do have a lot of positive feedback for them. And that means that the performance of that company airlines was good, right?
Yeah.
Because I heard a lot of good feedbacks coming from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Because if we can be able to have a survey and maybe people were going to experience a lot of problems with that company, that would not be a good feedback for the company. It would be a bad feedback for them, right?
Yes.
When I asked you about the services, you said, they have a good services. They have rarely delayed when it comes to the flights. So that's a good
Yes.
service, huh?
Yeah.
And then there would be friendly and very accommodating crews like the steward and the stewardess. Okay? And
Yes.
maybe you have a very good pilot also, right? Because of that. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's try to have vocabulary toy before we are going to discuss more about performance or company's performance. Now,
Yes.
look at the word. This one is what we call reputation.
Reputation.
Yes. So reputation is a noun wherein when we say reputation, that would be the thing that you can be able to see in that particular company, whether they have a very good reputation or they have a bad feedback. So that is reputation. So when we say reputation, we can be able to test the reputation of that company if they are serving for too long. So that means they have a very good reputation. But if that company is new and then after that it will lasted only for how many years? So that means the reputation of that company is not good. And we can also identify if they have a bad reputation, it's because of the comments. It's because of the surveys, right? Now, yeah, because nowadays companies have their own what do you want have their own profile in the computer. Okay, they created their own system or platform in the computer, right? And we can you can see there the comments in the comment section. Then you can be able to read that if they have a good comments, if they have a bad comments. So we can be able to tell that that company has a good reputation, right? Okay, so that is reputation. Next, what about when you say diversity? So,
Diversity.
yes, so diversity. Now, what do you think would be diversity is, Toy? Look at this one. I guess this one is Vietnamese costume?
Yes,
Yes. Oh, you have a very good costume, huh? What is this?
I I see. It's the hat
Yeah, it's a
with the
hat. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, but nowadays, are you still wearing this one, this kind of costume?
No, in the costume they in the they lead in the forecast. I I cannot see
Oh,
that. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
So
yeah,
not
because I stay in Ho
nowadays.
Chi Minh City. It's a the center city. No, I cannot see
Yeah.
the the costume.
Okay. Now, just like here in the Philippines, because of course, the traditional costumes that we have cannot be wear all the time, right?
Mm,
Maybe if they would be such only an occasion wherein you are allowed to wear that one. But if that is just an ordinary days, you cannot allow the traditional costume, right? So what do you think
yeah,
is this? Is this a wedding?
I see. I think the in the every country have some custom minority, so they live
Ah,
in the
okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
minority, yeah.
they wear some their clothes.
Traditional
Yeah,
costume.
not same. No,
Okay.
we
Yeah.
they
But
only wear now they wear the same us. They only wear in the event or a party
yes,
or
yes, yes. Just
yeah
like that also
yeah
here in the Philippines. So we have the same culture actually because we are all Asians, right?
yeah
So we have actually the same culture. Somehow it's related because we are all Asians. Here in the Philippines, yeah, we still have that during maybe some special occasions, but not we're not wearing that one all the time, okay?
yeah
So
correct.
gone the days before that our ancestors even even it's just only the ordinary day they wear a lot of costumes like this. That was
Yes.
before, okay?
Mm,
But now it's not, okay? Because
yes.
we are now in the modern society, right?
Yes.
But the way I look at this one, it's very colorful, huh? The
Yeah.
dress of the girl is very colorful.
Mm,
And maybe we can be able to identify if this particular person is in the higher hierarchy. That means they have a higher position depending on their cups, depending on their like this, that right? They're wearing the headdress.
yeah.
If you are wearing a much bigger headdress like this, that means you are a royal blood. Okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but if you are not just only an ordinary person, so you are not wearing like this, just like this one, right? Now,
I
what
see. It
is
heavy.
yes, so what is diversity is all about? That means in a diverse society wherein we can be able to what? We can be able to mingle with other people, okay? In a diverse society, okay?
Yeah.
Just like what they did. Maybe this one is a party. I don't know if this one is a wedding.
Yeah.
Is this a wedding ceremony? I don't know. Okay. But as we can see in here, it's a boy and a girl. And then there are a lot of people witnessing maybe during their exchanging of vows together
Maybe
during
this
their
is wedding. The wedding. Maybe.
it's yeah, it's wedding. So we call this one as Sudadang. Yeah, in Vietnam term is Sudadang. Am I
Oh,
right?
dance. Dance.
So how do we pronounce this?
Sự đa dạng.
Sudayang. Okay. It's
Sự
not
đa dạng.
Sudadang. So
It's here
Suda.
now.
Okay.
This is when you talk now you can use sự. It's in now.
Mm, okay. So that's it. Okay. Now let's move on to another one. So we have the so-called also
Work
workforce.
force.
So when you say workforce, that means it's a combination of the people within the work. Okay,
Yeah.
like they're doing, so they're having a workforce together. Okay,
Yeah.
because of course I do believe that if you will going to help one another, if you will going to have a lot of workforce, you can be able to finish your job well, right? On a timely basis, right? Okay, so this one is workforce. And then we have also, okay, the one that you said while ago,
Monitor.
minority, right?
My minority.
Minority, yes, the minority, that means
Minority.
those who are living in a mountain province, right? Wherein they are, of course, our ancestors. So they
Mm.
were the ones who are not yet so, what is one? So changed by the so-called latest technology. So they are the minority people, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And we have also the so-called stock market.
Market.
Yeah. Actually, if the stock market is bigger, okay, if it's the stock market is higher, that means you have a good economy. But if your stock market is lower, if that particular country, the stock market of that country is lower, that means your economy is not good. That means
Yeah.
the performance of that company is not good. Okay? And
Yeah.
I can read some news, and I can see in a television toy that Vietnam is one of Vietnam also is one of the richest country in the world. Yeah,
Hmm?
because of your natural resources.
Oh.
Okay? So you are also rich when it comes to natural resources, just like the Philippines, right?
Yeah.
So we are just only a neighboring country. That means it's just only 3 hours from the Philippines going to Vietnam, right?
3 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just only 3 hours from here. Okay.
Yes.
When you fly via an airplane, so it's just only 3 hours. And
Yeah.
then when we went to Thailand, it's also 3 hours. When we went to what is one? Thailand. I went to Taiwan also. It's just only 3 hours.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah. Same.
Malaysia. Yes, same. Malaysia is also 3 hours from here. So that
Oh,
means,
Malaysia. How about
yes.
Singapore? Same.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Because I see Singapore near Malaysia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, of course, Malaysia, Taiwan, and Thailand is also a neighboring country. And then,
Yeah.
including Cambodia. Actually, Thailand and Cambodia are sharing borders together. There
Mm.
would be it's just only a portion of land
Huh.
wherein this one is a part of Thailand. And then when you cross the border, you can be able to go to Cambodia already.
Cambodia near Vietnam.
Yes. And
Yeah.
after that, after
Same,
Cambodia would
same
be
Malaysia
Vietnam.
with Singapore. Singapore, yeah.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Okay. And so I also dream in going to Vietnam one of these days, Toy. Okay. So if God permits me to visit Vietnam, well, it's my pleasure and honor to
Yeah,
see
when
your
you come
country.
here,
And I would
we,
like to see Saigon. That's my
yeah,
dream
I stay in
also.
Saigon here.
Yes, because
Yeah.
according to the news, Saigon has a very, very, what is one, when it comes to the food, okay, they can
Awesome.
offer you very good food when it comes to foods. And I saw in YouTube when I
Yeah.
searched about Saigon. Saigon
Mm.
is Ho Chi Minh City, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yes. And I found out there that there would be a lot of exotic foods also to try, like the
Yeah.
snakes, like frogs. Okay. And I don't know if that would be curiosity if I will be there. maybe I should have to try eating that.
Yeah.
Because my
What
entire life
food
I
you
wanted.
know? What food you like?
Oh, actually, I like eating fruits and vegetables. I like that one. I
Oh,
rarely eat meat. Yeah, but
yeah,
I
yeah.
like, actually I like the what is one, Thailand, no, no, Vietnamese cuisine. Okay, I like to eat that one because here in the Philippines we have also Vietnamese restaurant in here. So
Uh,
sometimes we eat in the Vietnamese restaurant because
yeah,
I like their food is somehow spicy,
yeah.
right? Okay, and I one of these days, maybe if God permits me to go there in Ho Chi Minh City and see Saigon, well, it's my pleasure. Okay,
Yes.
okay,
You
and the
come back
last
with
word.
me when you come to
Yes,
Saigon.
yes, yes, yes,
Yeah,
I will. So that we can be able to see each other in there, right? And
yeah.
maybe I will going to be your you will going to be my guide in going there. I ask
Okay.
you where would be the best recommendation, okay? The best
Yeah,
recommendation to go through, right? And
yeah.
actually I like going in the mountains because I don't like city anymore. I
Ah,
Yeah, I would like to
I will
uh,
bring you to Đà Lạt. Đà Lạt, vegetable very nice.
wow, okay. I
Ah,
like those who are in the peak of the mountain. Okay.
yeah,
I like
it's a
going
mouth.
there. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it have some mouth.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the thing that I would like to go in Saigon because I wanted to taste foods, the different foods, the street foods of Vietnam. So
Yeah.
that's my but the city I don't like that anymore because here in the Philippines we're living in a city. So I'm
Ah,
used to that. So if I will go there in Vietnam, I just wanted to stay in Ho Chi Minh City, okay?
yeah,
But I wanted to go further in the mountains because
yeah.
I can see in the YouTube that there would be a lot of beautiful places in Vietnam to go to,
Yes.
right? So
How
you have
about
beautiful beaches, beautiful mountains. So I would like
yeah,
to go there. Okay?
yeah. You
Yeah.
choose some place. After that, you go there to see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. And during eating I will going to go to the to the street what is one street foods, right?
Oh,
Okay,
seafood.
I will eat a lot of street foods.
How
Yeah,
about you? See, you don't like the sea.
yeah, the beaches I would like to see that one also.
Yeah,
Okay, I would
yeah,
like to see beaches there because it's very beautiful. Okay, it's very
yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
Okay, and last word is the word performance. So this time
Performance.
we will be knowing if that particular company is performing well or not, right?
Yeah.
Because of their or stock because of the stock market. If that stock market is higher, that means the country is performing well. If the stock market is lower, that means the country is not performing well. Okay?
Yes.
So what are the words that we had able to studied in here, Toy? We have
Reputation.
reputation. Again,
Reputation.
very good.
Diversity.
Yes, that's correct.
Workforce.
Workforce, very good. Minority.
Minority.
Yes,
Stock
next.
market.
And
Performance.
performance. Okay. So,
Performance.
do you have any questions with this?
Yeah, I don't have question.
Okay, next. For our reading now, let's try to have the company performance in a socially responsible world. Now, what do you think would be is this one, Toy? When we say company performance in a socially responsible world, what do you
Uh,
think is this?
the company performance in a social
Socially
flexible
responsible world.
is the some uh is the company active about socially resemble. I think this service are a center. They will have uh, have everybody can find to work. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
I
Actually,
think
yes.
with this company, then they only shows uh the job for everybody, but the income uh not high. I
Yeah.
think that, yeah, because
Okay.
they somebody cannot find the job, so they help them.
Yeah. Actually, when that's correct, okay? But one also of the examples of the company performance in a social responsible world is that if the
Mm,
company is socially active in promoting wellness and goodness
yeah,
to the people. Like for
mm,
example, if that certain company is also conducting run for cause, right? Let's say for example, those who are going to just like what they did here, right? So
yeah,
they are run for cause or walk for cause. So they are going to what is one to create this particular activity for a cause. So that means the money that they can be able to get in that particular run for a cause, it will be donated to, let's say for example, to the hospitals, to the needy person, okay, or they will going to donate that one to a company that the caters the needs of the people. So that is socially responsible world. Why? Because company should also think about the welfare of every society or people, not just
mm,
only to what? To gain profits, right?
yeah, yeah,
The one that you said, that not just only to gain profits, but of course they are also they have also to share to others what they
yes,
have,
mm,
right?
mm,
Okay, so that is also one of the aim of the company. So maybe and we hope too that all of the company are doing that one, right?
mm, mm,
So here in the Philippines, I have known one company that actually every year they have the so-called activity. They have also the fun run. They have also walk for a cause. They have also the so-called competition. So every year, and
mm,
out from the profits that they can get in that, they are going to donate that one to
yes,
the to other companies that that company is serving the people. Okay, so that is socially responsible world. Okay, so let's try to read this one toy. So you will be going to read, I'm going to read first the first paragraph, and then you're going to read however up to produces. Okay, and then after that me. Okay, toy.
yeah.
Okay, so
Can
I
you
will
make
start.
bigger?
Yeah, sure. Okay, this one.
Maybe when you study with the new system, you
Yeah.
yeah, you don't need
Yeah,
maybe.
actually, if we are going to have in a new system,
Yeah,
it's just
we
small.
better. Yeah,
It's small. So we will
yeah,
going, yeah, but we can adjust. We can adjust that one also. I will try to adjust that, okay? Okay, I'll
yeah.
be reading first after me, then you, okay? Every investor loves a company when it achieves its sales targets. Oh, right? Okay.
Yeah.
If you achieve your sales targets, wow, it's a good news to the company.
Mm,
Manages its costs and performs well on the stock market and therefore makes money. So
Yes.
if that company having or targets or having achieves their target sales, of course it will be a big amount of money that the company is receiving, right?
Mm.
And manages its cost.
Mm.
That means they have a lot of
Yes, chef.
profits but
Yes.
only few costs,
Cost.
right?
Yes.
Okay. And performs well, and they have a very higher performance when it comes to the stock market. And
Mm.
therefore, it makes money, right?
Mm.
And it's very happy. So the company will become happy if they were going to have a lot of money, right?
Yes. Mm.
Okay, you toy.
However, a company nowadays also needs to think about its
Reputation.
reputation with the public and its own staff.
Okay, let's try to let's stop there and we have to discuss. Nowadays, not just only thinking about profits,
Yeah.
thinking about money. So
Yeah.
what is important in here is they should have also to
Think
think of the public.
reputation.
Yes, and its own staff's
Yeah.
welfare,
Mm.
not
Yeah.
just owns only the reputation of the company, but they should have also to take note that they are also serving the public. So
Mm.
therefore, they will not going to what? To think of something that they cannot able to connect with the public and to their own staff because the staff, the employees have their own families too, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes the families of that employees also, okay, patronizing your product. So you
Yes.
should have to be good to other person or people, not just only for the company's reputation, right?
Yeah. Mm.
Okay, continue, Toy.
In
In
other
other
words,
words,
it has to be
socially
socially
responsible.
responsible.
For
For example,
example,
it's expected
expected
to improve its
environmental
environmental
performance.
performance. In addition, it's often just
These
these days
days,
on the
diversity
diversity of
of
its
its workforce.
workforce. The
The
number
number
of women people
from
from artistic
ethnic minorities,
ethnic minorities and
disabled,
disabled
disabled
disabled people in own position,
positions, including
including
senior
senior
management.
management.
This
This has become an important
important
factor
in
in
recruitment.
recruitment.
Yes. Finally,
Finally, a company needs to have a good
safety
safety
record,
record, both in terms of its workers
workers,
and
the
the products
products
it
it
produces.
produces. Yes. So in a recent survey,
Yeah.
40% of workers said they would work longer hours and 48% would work for less pay with a socially responsible company. Interestingly, 46% of employees believe they already work for a socially responsible company. Without doubt, profits are no longer the only way to measure a company's success. Employees and customers are expect a lot more. Okay? So that means actually when we are talking about diversity, Toy, whether regardless of what is your status in life, whether you are rich, you are poor, you are ethnic minorities, you are woman, okay, or you are a woman, you are whether you are disabled, okay, when I say disabled, those persons with disability, right?
Yeah.
uh, they don't have, or they have also the right to be employed. Okay, that's why if the certain company has an applicant, let's say for example, the applicant cannot walk properly, right? So he
Yeah.
is a disabled person. He has this disability. Okay, now
Yes.
in a company, in the company will not going to refuse that person. Okay? If that person also studied and then he graduated and he presented all the documents needed, so there would be no reason for that company not to hire that person. Why? Okay? Sometimes companies they refuse persons with disability. Have you known a
Yes.
company like that? And that is not diversity, because when we say diversity, that means regardless of status of your life, regardless if you have disability, regardless if you are a woman, regardless if you are a man. Okay, so all of us are equal. Man and woman are equal.
Yeah.
Okay. Again those days that only men can work, women cannot, right?
Yeah.
Going back in the old days, right?
Yeah.
Women are just going to stay at home doing the household chores, right? And then protecting the children, and then they have to take good care of the husband. The husband is just the one who is going to work. But
Oh,
gone all those days now, right?
God knows.
Because
Yeah.
women have also the right for equality, the right
Yeah.
for work. Okay? Men, women, what men can do, women can do also.
Yeah.
Right? So just like what happened to you now, you are working, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that means gone all those days already. So we are now applying the so-called diversity of its workforce, whether you are a male or a man or a woman, right?
Yeah.
Like for example, if you are gone all the days before, only men can be a military, can be a police.
Yeah.
But nowadays, we have a police woman. We have women who are policemen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we have also women serving the military. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, or soldiers. Okay, so we will going to continue discussing this one on the next meeting, Toy. I hope if you are okay with the new system, so we can have our lesson in the new system. Let's try, okay? If it
Yeah.
will work, so we're going to stay there. If it not, you have to inform Hello English about that, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so thank you so much for your time, Toy. We'll see you
Thank you,
again
teacher.
next
Bye bye,
meeting.
teacher.
Bye-bye.